You have the choice to do whatever you want in life, but you choose not to. And the future is approaching so fast that eventually we're not going to be able to catch up to it. And you really think it's a good idea to waste it. With how fast it's coming at us, you really want to leave the future in the hands of pure luck. Of course, you can click off this video and probably watch one of the other thousands of videos on YouTube right now, and then eventually leave your future in the hands of chance. But I kind of have a feeling that you don't really want to do that, and I would like to help. My generation is growing up, and obviously this just means that the future is coming at us at a faster rate than we could have ever imagined. The future is definitely approaching me personally faster than I expected, and I assume it's the same for a lot of you guys. But even with how fast the future is approaching us, that doesn't necessarily mean that the future has to be scary for us. And look, it's completely normal to worry about the future. You've done it in the past, you're gonna do it now, you're gonna do it in the future most likely. It's just one of those human things that we're probably not gonna be able to shake off. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you can't try to limit it or maintain it as much as you can. But yeah, it's so normal to worry about the future, especially with how difficult it is to manage the present as it is. And with my generation specifically, most likely the people watching this video, the phones, social media, amongst other distractions, make this drastic change into adulthood even scarier than it already is. But like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be scary. I'm not gonna say it's easy to manage the future, because it's not. I know it's not. It'd be ignorant to say that it was. But our future is definitely manageable. I and everybody else have the ability to choose. The choices that we have every single day, the choices that we have show every single day. And in a sense, it depicts your future. You choose to do what you do, and those choices impact your future accordingly. I and you have the ability to choose correctly. However, I and you most likely have chosen wrong on multiple occasions. These choices come to us in an abundance of ways, but specifically we have the choice to paint a successful future for ourselves and a beautiful future for ourselves, yet we choose not to a lot of times. The plans we make, the goals we set, we have the ability to make a set path for ourselves and a set plan specifically for our future. But like I said, a lot of us just don't do it. We shouldn't just be winging it, and if you're winging it, then yes, I would say you should probably worry about your future. But as young as we are is as young as we'll ever be, which just gives us the opportunity to do the things that we would regret that we didn't do in the future. The future that you want to build depends on right now, the same way that the present as it is currently depended on the past, and that past depended on the further past. Every action that you take as of right now has a cause and effect. You not prioritizing your body and skipping that workout has the effect of your body treating you poorly and responding in a sluggish, poor manner because of the way that you treated it. You not focusing on school enough has the effect of potentially closing the door on an opportunity of a degree that could have helped you get a job that you want in the future. Poor sleep results in the sluggish behavior that you have every day. And the list can keep going on and on and on, but the common denominator is one thing. The one thing that you're probably guessing is the choice that you have, but no. The common denominator is just you. The choice is given to every single person and can change the lives of every single person. But the reason that it doesn't is because of you. At the end of the day, it's not the choice that you have that ruins your future. It's not the choice that you have that changes your future positively or negatively. It's just you neglecting the fact that there's a choice in general and neglecting the fact that you can mold the future into what you want it to be. As a generation, the advantages that we have are as prominent as they'll ever be. The only issue is that we're either not grateful enough to utilize these advantages and these privileges effectively. On the flip side of that coin, we just don't notice how much of a blessing and a privilege these certain things that we have in our lives are. Nobody acknowledges how much of a privilege it is to be born in a generation like this. No, seriously, for a second, just take all the negative antics on the internet aside and really just think about the fact that we have the internet. We have access to unlimited information online, and we're also probably in the most inclusive generation of all time. Social media is largely rejected, understandably, by the entire self-improvement community and honestly the entire self-growth community as a whole. There's a way to make social media a valuable tool for you in the future if you want to build your career and build your brand. If you want to pursue any type of entrepreneurship or career building in general, social media is the way you're going to do it. I do have a video on exactly how to make social media great for you. It's not a great video, it's not the best video because it was one of my first, but it has the information in there, so check that out if you want to. But with all the advantages that we have as people in this generation, to waste them is simply absurd. We have access to all types of information at the swipe of a finger. We have connection to hundreds of millions of people on the internet. We can network with literally anybody across the globe. We have the opportunity of the internet at will, which nobody's really understanding how crazy it is to be able to access that many people at one point in time. You have no excuses to waste your future, quite frankly. And I know that not everybody's situation is the same, and it'd be ignorant trying to act like everybody's privileged enough to have access to all of the things that I just listed, but I promise you, if you make the most with what you have and you're appreciative of what you have, one, God is going to bless you, and second, you're going to see the great in all the things that you do have, even if you don't have the perfect stuff that you see by everybody online. And most of that stuff online isn't necessarily perfect. It's just online, so it's going to look perfect. The future doesn't have to be scary because we make our future. We are the embodiment of our future as it is right now. The things we do today create the future that we desire. You just need to believe it. Don't waste your future just because you want a pleasurable experience one day out of the hundreds of days that we're gonna have in this year. Treat your future self as a friend. Act in their best interest. And trust me, the future will not be as scary as you think if you do this. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it helps somebody. And subscribe if you like videos like this. And I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.